Peace, Infinite Waters diving deep once again. Being nice, is it really worth it? Why most people stop being nice after age 7. Can I get a hello there? Once upon a time, you used to share your food with your friends. Do you remember that? You're probably 5 or 6 in the playground. Here, you can have that. Because as children, we don't really have this concept of mine and yours. There is no separation. Everything is one. But as you grow up, you say, wait a minute. I just spent hundreds of dollars on this food in Whole Foods. It's definitely mine. I have the receipt. No, you can't have any kale. No, you can't have any coconut water. So we become very possessive of our possessions. I received a question from someone telling me that they are very nice. They're a nice person. When we think of nice, we imagine someone being very kind, compassionate. They're sharing themselves with other people in a very friendly way. But they said, is it worth it really? Because many people have taken advantage of them, and they tell me it's hard to find honest people these days, and being nice will only get you hurt. Well, I'm gonna share with you what's helped me along my journey. I can only offer you a perspective, and it's called my nature versus your nature. After every comment, the comments I see on YouTube, what do I put? Thank you, much appreciated, infinite love and balance with a smile. I even reply to people who don't put a smile to me, because that is my nature and that is what I live. So a great story to illustrate this. There are 2 monks who are washing their bowls in a river, as you do, and a scorpion is drowning. One of the monks notices and scoops up the scorpion and gently lays it on the bank. But in the process, he gets stung. And then they go back to washing their bowls in the river, and somehow the scorpion, it's a naughty scorpion, finds its way back in the bowl. And the monk does the same thing. And guess what? He also gets stung in the process. So the monk next to him says, "Friend, why do you continue to save the scorpion when you know its nature is to sting?" "Because," the monk replied, "it is my nature to save it." That's a powerful story. So I always remind myself to be authentic. Stay true to yourself. It's not about being super nice or super miserable. It's about being authentic. Your authentic expression is the only thing that matters. What happens to so many of us? People treat us, we feel, very badly. So guess what? We end up copying their behavior. In essence, we end up becoming their clone. So guess what? Someone you feel is disrespecting you, and you say they have very negative energy. So whenever you see them, maybe they're walking down the road, or even they are your next door neighbor, guess what? They never smile to you. So in your mind, you're thinking, the next time I see them, I'm not gonna smile either. So it's a tit for tat game. And now you are stepping out of your authenticity. For me, I smile when I feel it is coming from an organic place. And that's a secret. We must never change who we are just to make other people feel comfortable. Because once again, if we do, we fall into people pleasing. You know how it is. You go into work, you want to get that promotion, and you have to ask yourself, are you really being nice, or are you just trying to get something in return? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. But is it coming from an authentic place? That's the secret. What happens when we are around miserable people? Show me a miserable face. Uh-oh. Now, we feel bad. We feel like it's our responsibility. But more so, we feel it is very dangerous to show who we really are, to be open, to be caring, to start sharing our essence. So once again, we become a vibrational match to the very thing we oppose. The secret is not to become a vibrational match to that which you oppose, but to remain in your true authenticity. In essence, that is meditation. Because it happens all the time. Many people, once again, growing up, we start out as very free, very open, but going through life, we get hurt. Certain situations, experiences. We want to put up a shield to protect ourselves because we say, wait a minute, the world we are living in is not a nice place. To make it, we tell ourselves, you have to struggle. You have to go through the fire. Being weak won't get you anywhere. Being nice, being authentic is not about being weak. It is about being vulnerable. When you have great singers just singing on stage, pouring their heart out, why is this so powerful? Because they are in their true authenticity. What's helped me is to never feel that I'm gonna get something back in return. Because a lot of us do that. I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine. Only if you scratch mine. What happens when you want to speak your truth to the world? Uh-oh. You may offend a lot of people. So, are you a bad person? No. But you are remaining true to who you are. And that's what's helped me along my journey. To be brave, to be bold, to speak your truth. And eventually, you will connect with those who remind you who you are. You will connect with people who appreciate you for who you are. I know people who are always really smiley people. They're always smiling, full of laughter and joy, but this is their natural core frequency. That's who they are. Similar to myself, I love to always raise the frequency. At the same time, I've got friends who they never show any happy emotion. very kind of stone-faced. Yeah. But at the same time, they are also connected to their true authenticity. And some of these people are very nice because they are honest. That's the secret here. It's not about being nice, because being nice we think is very positive and we don't want to be very negative. But being authentic is the balance, is the equilibrium. It keeps us grounded. What happens when you lend somebody lots of money and they don't repay you? I'm never gonna do that again. What happens when you lend someone your car and they crash it? I'm never gonna do that again. What happens when certain friends and family turn on you? It can start changing how we see the world. But once again, I always say to never live in the past. See the world with new eyes, to tune into the present moment, in essence, the power of now. Nobody knows what's going to happen in the next second. Did you see it? And many times, like I say, when we see people being very nice, it is often seen as a form of weakness, but it is not. If it is coming from an organic place. I've seen once you treat people with compassion, once you treat people with respect, it can take you very far. It can take you a long way. Because once again, you are connecting to their heart space, which is allowing you to connect with your authenticity, but also helping you open up other people's sacred space, their true authenticity. So I say it is worth it, but at the same time, don't feel your nature is someone else's. Be who you are authentically and allow people the freedom to experience their own reality. Can't we all just get along? There you have it. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.